finding your footy stats. Nothing personal. Nah, my footy stats aren't too impressive, mate. The tennis stats are probably where I've played a bit more sport. Travis Bean, best Supercoach season easily. Yeah, isn't it crazy, like, how he just pulls that out? But he is a gun. He's an absolute gun. Ultimate Resi, who's the best option for Dacos? I mean, it all depends how much cash you've got. I mean, if you can get Sicily, for sure. Sinclair's good option. Luke Ryan. And then midfielders. I mean, LDU, Butters, Sarong, Parrish. All pretty good options. So, but yeah, I am going to lock in Matty Bode for the Gridley. What sort of ownership we got here? 4%. So overall, we had 175, which is not too bad. A couple of you guys helped me out. Tony Delaney was a ripper, 0.5. James Begley, 1%. And Matty Bode, 4% there. So nicely done. Yeah, I just did the Gridley, Jack. That was it. So I don't think I've done the footy grid yet. Footy grid. I might do that on YouTube maybe. Adam Jervis, 4 games, 1 goal in 2019 for Winch. There it is. I told you it was barely 5 games. Not bad, 0.25 goals. I still remember the goal, mate. Took a nice little mark, 25 out. Slight angle, but we'll say from the boundary. Straight through. Didn't really enjoy my time at Winch that much, to be honest. It really enjoyed my time at Geelong West. That was when I was working some Saturdays, so I didn't play that much footy, but good club. It was a good club. Western Port, who was the Warple? Come on, mate. I'm not telling you. You got to do it yourself, bro. Sydney player, though. Sheasel, who will win the premiership if it happens right now with Dacos' injury? Right now, I would still say Collingwood. But Melbourne are real damn close. It's hard to say the effect that Dacos will have. Like, it'll be big, but will it derail them or will they find a way to manage? Don't know. Another Tinder story, says Austin. We'll see, mate. We'll see. But, Adam, Geelong West, not a bad club. I think my teacher plays there, Matty Cousins. Yeah, nice. Yeah, good club for sure. Good club. Well, I'm going to go over to YouTube, guys. Yeah, feel free to come on over. I'm rolling through a few questions over there as well. But yeah, thanks again for jumping on board. I'll be back same time next week, about 7 o'clock. So if you want to pop in, feel free. There's not too much to talk about Supercoach-wise, so I'll probably just do the Gridley or the footy grid again. And yeah, thanks for Hype Gaming, who's just pumping me up to about 2,000-something likes. So thank you, mate. But I'll talk to you guys soon next week or over on YouTube. So chat to you later. Have a good night. Cheers, guys. What's going on, YouTube? How are we? Harvey with the first comment again. Have a look at him go. Now, this fella on TikTok told me to like or look at his story. What have we got here? Hype Gaming has gone through and liked all my videos. Oh, it's very kind. It is very kind. He's given me an absolute shout out. It's very nice of him. Well, if you're out there, Hype, I very much appreciate that. That's very generous. I'll give him a follow back for that. It was quite nice of him. There we go. Right here. Nice. Jeez, he's liked just about everything I've ever done in my life. Holy shit, that's crazy. He's liked it multiple times. What a legend. What a legend. All right. YouTube, what's going on? Harvey just getting in there nice and quick. We love that. Before I forget, I'm gonna chuck this on to Twitter. I don't even know if it's worth doing it at this stage of the year. I don't even know. But yeah, I'll put it out to Twitter. Keep that consistency going. I probably won't put it on the Facebook page today, but Twitter. Is the audio coming through reasonably well? Sounds like it is. I don't know about this mic. Sometimes I don't know whether it's me setup or what, but I'm gonna take those ones away. Whoop. Discard that. Just shorten the old URL. And then we will be in business. We'll be taking your questions. Sweet. Done and dusted. Cool. We're ready to rumble. Hope you guys going well out there. Unzips for Crips hits me with a rude lid straight off the bat. It's always good for the confidence. Amusement is back. You feeling better, mate? You were pretty crook last week, weren't you? Brownlow, Pelly, or Bontlow? Bontlow, I think, sounds better, to be honest. Or Brownlow Pelly's not a bad one. Dogs versus Cats elimination final going to go off. It's a chance, mate. It is a chance, I tell you. Harvey, I'm one of those who has no trades for Dacos, but traded in Sinclair with my last trade the week before in the midfield. So I swung him back and now have to play Cunningham for the next few weeks in the one comp that I'm in. Yeah. And you won't be alone in that department, but there will be people that do get a bit of an advantage because they either have a trade or they have a bit of coverage that it's maybe sort of like a 23rd primo. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. There's most teams cannot afford to cop an injury. That's for sure at the moment. Amusement says, "Is your roof pipes on Tinder?" I can only presume this is a little joke here. He also says, "What do you call a giraffe with no legs?" I don't know. I'm asking you the question. He's coming with a couple of shots to fire. Jackson, hey, Shorty, for Dacos, pick one of Jackson, Sarong, Parrish, Doc, or Took. Yeah, all right. I would go Sarong. I'd go Sarong out of those. I mean, if you need dual position, like if you feel like, gee, a bit of DPP could really help me, then Doherty or maybe Jackson. But yeah, I'd rule out Took. He just hasn't returned to the form that we would have hoped. Harvey, I forgot to change the captain off Dacos and move it to Sicily after not taking English's score. It cost me 3 out of 5 legs. Now I'm only in 1. Oh, mate, I think I saw that bob up in my notifications. I haven't gone around and got back to the comments yet, but Jesus, mate, that is brutal. That is brutal. You'd be kicking yourself, mate. Oh, boy, that hurts. That hurts. Austin says, favorite TV/Netflix show. I like when we spread into these other areas. Look, all-time favorite show would have to be The Office. Love that show. US version. Friends does have a special place in my heart. I do love Friends, but from a more like recent, I really like Ozark. It's a big big fave of mine. How about you guys? Got any recommendations for me? Hamish says Sarong Brayshaw or Tom Green for Dacos. Yeah, again, I'll be going Sarong. All very good options. All very good options. Don't get me wrong, but that's the way I'd go about it. And then Amusement and Western Port just hit with the old meow, bark, and moo. So some groundbreaking stuff there. And just as I was about to get worried that he hadn't rolled in, but Baggers is in the house. Hello, Short Hog. I have arrived. Wag, Wan, General. I have decided that Errol Goulden will win the Brownlow and will get 3 votes for the rest of the season. Chuck a 10 and you make 410. Easy, Dosh, yours truly. Oh, mate. Yeah, Brownlow night's going to be a bit more interesting now, but I do feel for Dacos. What a season he had, but hard to see him getting it now. Jackson's season over. Oh, mate, what's that in reference to? Your season or Dacos'? I don't know. Bagger says, Shorty Rizmaster, give us some tips on how to be the ultimate. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now, we're keeping it PG these days, boys, but look, you just got to be yourself, lads. Just be generally yourself, unless you're an absolute freaking weirdo. But try and roll with a bit of confidence about you, Do something nice for a young lady. Take her out to dinner, mate. Actually go on a date, Just be yourself, mate. You can't put on the big persona and big bravado because eventually you can't keep that up. So just got to be yourself, my guy. Just got to be yourself. D-Mac, evening. Horty, good to be back on. D-Mac, what's up, mate? How are you? Coming hard for the quiz, mate. Amusement, what are the primary and secondary colours? Fucking no idea, bro. Oh, one could only imagine they're red and blue, but who knows, bro? Baggers, what makes a seagull a seagull? Why is it not a sea plant or a sea hook or sea chook? Oh, I know it's late in the season when this is the sort of gear we're getting at 7:45. Amusement again, just bringing us back to the first ever goal kicking. Oh, jeez. Postcode, you're a funny bastard. Why does Shorty call himself Shorty? It is my last name, mate. It is my last name. Well, my last name is Short, so which I can only presume you already knew that, but maybe that's a joke. Who knows? Hoodie T, top 5 locks for next year. Oh, that's tough. I mean, if Nick Nat is fit, let's get on the Nick Nat train. I don't know. I mean, look, I think guys like Took, Callum Mills, Sam Walsh, even Brayshaw to a lesser extent, like they'll be a little bit unders. So I think they're not the worst options. It'd be really interesting to see if like Sheasel can do a bit of Nick Dacos style, like good debut year off halfback, averages reasonably well. Can he get more midfield time and be a defensive primo, which he's basically been this year anyway? I reckon Sean Darcy could be a little underpriced, but yeah, it's really hard to say. I haven't had a massive look at it for next year, but there's a couple of names that come to mind. But I would love to hear your thoughts out there if there's any little gems that you are already all over. Baggers, why is Watto not taking up my proposal? Why is being fat the first sign to make a change? The fact you can't see your pipe. Oh, shit. And, yeah, you're going to have to take that up with Watto himself, mate. I don't know. I thought it was an interesting proposal. I was all for it. Franco, mate. He says, hi, Shorty. How are you, mate? Yeah, good, my friend. How are you? I'm playing a cash league in the preliminary final. Have one trade, Dacos out. Do you think Petrarca, Libba, or Oliver? Gee, I would go Libba out of those. I just think going Oliver after such a break is tough. And I mean, they're both great options. I just wonder with Petty going down whether there's any sort of chance that with Oliver back, if they do play Petrarca a little bit more forward, and I know he's kicked 4 goals when he's played forward, but you can't always bag goals. Like Petrarca's a gun and he's found a way to score even when he's forward. But whenever we take a gun out of the midfield, there's always more of a chance that they score an 80 or a 90. But I'd go Libra out of there, mate. Good luck for the Cash League. Amusement, come on. Give me some decent questions, bro. D-Mac. What the hell is that, bro? Oh, man. That is some wild talk. Harvey, and I lost my final by 32 points to rookies. So much improvement from last few times. First time this year, we lost by 120, then 84 4 weeks ago, and now only lost by 32 on Sunday. Yeah, nice. Oh, we're talking, we're talking real footy. Get a second chance against them if we win this week. If we win, we go through to the grand final. Good, mate. Well, good luck for it, man. I hope it goes well. I'm sure you'll keep me posted, but yeah, you'll have to let me know. Jonas says, Shorty, which nickname do you prefer? Telly Toby Green or Toby Tubby Green? Toby Tubby sort of sounds disrespectful, but does run off the tongue better, so I'm going to run with that. Baggers, why are planes considered safe when their way of flight makes no sense? I don't know what brings you to ask these things, but it does make me laugh. Harvey says, and we came close because 1, we didn't take our chances in the first half, and 2, it was away from the Dan in Gisborne because we played in Kyneton. Yeah, nice. Well, improvement, my mate, improvement. I went to Kyneton once upon a time for a little holiday. That was, Shorty must have been like 8 or 9, I reckon, back in the day. Amusement, because life is a simulation, baggers. Life is a simulation. Western Port, his name is actually Daniel Hort. Freyden Crosley, holy shit. This is a classic round 21 or 22 live session where we're just talking utter shit. Baggers, the ladies call him short stick. Oh shit, boys. Absolute crazy units, I tell you. All right, I'm going to message Sunbird off Hinge, all right? So, give me some ideas, okay? Looks like I'm looking for someone to show me around Melbourne, just arrived here. There was a prompt. The key to my heart is play tennis with me. Obviously, I play tennis, so we're running with that. I said, yep, let's do it. Probably not my best opener, to be honest. Trying to be assertive, bro. And she just matched with me, but no response. So I hit her with a, so you play a bit, question mark. How are you finding Melbourne so far? Our weather sucks at the moment. Just keeping it a bit chill, bro, just casual guy. So give me your thoughts. I'm thinking double message. Fuck it. It's been 3 days, bro. I'm running with the double message. Baggy, Shorty, since you're a teacher, answer this science teacher sent me to the office due to this. If evolution is true and an actual real thing, why are we still monkeys and not half monkey people? Why are there still monkeys? Bro, I don't know. I'm a well-being officer. I'm not a teacher. I don't know these things. Hey, Amusement. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Poor pleasure. What a name. Hey, Shorty, would you do Dacos and Ashcroft to Sicily and Zeeble? Jay-Z as a 23rd and can effectively cover all 4 lines. Or Dacos to Doherty and save last trade. Or I actually like the first one, mate, because, Zeeble, you'd think it'd be unlikely he's involved in the sub-vest too much in his last few games because he's retiring. And I just wonder, maybe Clarko rates him a bit more than Ratton did because he was going good at the start of the year, and then I don't know if it absolutely lines up with how Clarko coaches versus Ratton. But yeah, I'd definitely go that cover with Zeeble and back in Sicily, mate. Bagger says, Shorty, I'll give you my top 5 baby names. Baby name, boys or girls. This is what we're talking about. I'll give you a couple of mine too. In fact, if you're taking a piss here, I'm going to be really hurt. I can't think of any boy names either, to be honest. Horty doesn't respect air, confirmed. I did skip that, mate. I did skip that. I'm terribly sorry. Here we go. Boy, Frank. Frank, wow. DeAndre, Michael. What is going on here? Are these seriously top 5 names? Because you're running with Michael and Frank. Plain names. And then you hit me with a Laquise, whatever the hell that is. And his girls, Ruby, Jess, Abby, Piper, and also Frank. Don't mind that. I don't mind Harper. Ruby's actually a nice name. Don't mind the name Summer. I used to like the name Chelsea. Then I was seeing a girl Chelsea for a bit and just ruined it, mate. Jonas, Nathan Furphy is out injured with a red face after the slap from a couple of weeks ago. Do you think Furphy and Darcy Moore hair braiding are nice looking ladies? Don't forget to follow Bagger's advice. Oh, mate, savage attack, mate. Are you telling me I shouldn't grow my hair out? Jesus. Yeah. Hey, what's up? I haven't seen you for a while. And then D-Mac says, won my draft grand final. Nice, mate. Absolutely huge stuff. You better get up in yours. Yeah, mate. There's no better feeling, I reckon, than winning your draft final. It's great to win your classic leagues and that, but nothing quite beats the draft final. It's such a journey, bro. But yeah, I'll definitely let you know. I'll take this shit way too seriously. I'm going to be shattered if I don't win it. Baggers, others. Jesus. Thanks. Okay, for short hold, this is what you will message. Here we go. Nice. And this is no guarantee, but I'll take it into consideration. Steve, is Hinge the new go-to app these days? I'm still on the old Tinder, or is there other apps we should be into, Shorty? Well, look, if we're talking seriously, I think Tinder's more so you hit and miss, get a bit of fun, whatever sort of operation. Hinge, probably a better chance to have a better convo, actually catch up. That's probably been, it's just different. You can actually reply to actual prompts, and I've felt that it has better chance of actually having a decent conversation. But yeah, DMAC 2-day rule, no reply, no thanks. A way of life, really. Must be in deep here, Shorty. Oh man, I haven't been on a date for a while, bro. I just need some excitement. I mean, the weeks are pretty long, so Shorty the man just needs a girlfriend, bro. Just not even that, just someone to spend a bit of quality time with, mate. What's a guy got to do to just want to watch a cute little movie with someone cuddled up in bed? What am I saying? Frank says if Grundy goes to Port, maybe he would be a good pickup this year or next year. Yeah. No, you're right there, and I think that's why it's hard to sort of talk, because most of next year's options will be defined by whether a midfielder gets like forward eligibility or the trade season. So, yeah, but definitely, normally I dive right into that almost October. I'm like, wow, where's it all? Where's the value? Who's underpriced? But, it'd be very interesting to have a look. Jonas says, Pendle buried, too slow, he's done. Time to put him down. Oh, Jesus Christ. And Amusement says, Leonardo is number 1 baby name. Mitch, hey, mate, he hits me with a shorty. You going to the game Friday or what, big dog? Oh, I'm actually not, mate. Away game. I thought about going, and I don't know, the old man wasn't going, and it's a bit harder, like, getting up to a Melbourne game on a Friday night. So I just watching it from home. But yeah, are you going, mate? How you been? Jonas, Shorty, do you like the name? You're a bloody cloud, mate. Here we go. What's Western Port got for me? Horty, here we go. Opening line for you. Please, 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 please date me or I will hurt myself. Always works. You bastards are fucking funny. Um, Austin says Oleg is best name. How has Shorty watched Oppenheimer yet? No, I haven't, and I think I. Well, tell me, do I need to? Is it must watch? Um, People want me to go to the Barbie movie too, so who knows? Um, oh, what's Caitlin going on about here? Want to go bowling tomorrow? Nice. Yeah, I'll go bowling tomorrow. Nice. Bag of Shorty, I genuinely need advice. Coaches don't play, but I think the coaches is being coerced, something like that. Who's this in regards to? Can't remember. Baggers, Watto wants a cuddle. Are you being homophobic? I would be disappointed. Mate, I'm always open to a cuddle with Watto. It's just a couple of areas me and Watto probably wouldn't stray to that. But hey, maybe they will. Maybe me and Watto should just kiss. I don't know. Amusement. Shorty, did you get cut for Barbie role last second or did you just give others chances? Yeah, I thought I'd just give others a chance, mate. I mean, just putting the acting career on pause for the moment, mate. Bagger says, I also really like Tex as a bloke. Oh, the names. And girl, I would like Pixel. Last name Screen. Oh, God help us. Austin says, it's a must watch for Shorty. Can confirm. Good stuff. Good stuff. I like that. Western Port says, I'll come bowling. Dangerous because I probably added my location for tomorrow night. D-Mac. Best form of melon. Here we go. Rock, water, or other ones. This is controversial, mate. I will lock in water, but not a massive fan. I don't mind it, but not a massive fan. Jonas, Shorty, when is your next collab? Supercoach with, oh shit, the comments just went Dirty Ryan DR or some drunk Supercoach at STS. Yeah, look, I went on the Swordplay podcast the other week. But yeah, I dare say there probably won't be a collab for the rest of the year. It's sort of quiet time for Supercoach, but yeah, SDS, good fella. I should probably collab with him, mate. Amusement says mild 26 degrees and sunny over the weekend. Fuck, you're a lucky bastard, mate. And Mitch says, I'm good, mate, as always. Won't be going either. When are you coming for some dirty bootlegs in Melbourne? Yeah, fuck, I do need some dirty bootlegs in my life. Where's the place to go? Where's the place to go? Harvey, I've watched the movie Barbie, and one thing for sure, it isn't PG like it says it is. All right, Baggers has a story time. I bowled for Ballarat and averaged 186 for the season. Asked to bowl in Maryborough and decided to swim when I had my league match. I was swiftly dropped. Oh, bro. Harvey hits me with a shorty. Do you know the YouTuber Vern's Supercoach? He is in the top 400 overall. I've got a feeling he popped up on my page, but I can't say I do know him. But the name does ring a bell. All right, what are we replying to this girl? Well, not replying. She didn't reply to me. All right, I'm keeping it simple. Forehand or backhand? That's a tennis term, guys. With a cheeky little eyes emoji. Pray for me. There's no one else I'm really sort of remotely talking to either. Western Port, Oz 10, Pin Geelong. I think there's only one in Geelong. I think. So I'll let you work that out, mate. Not sure if there's another one floating around. Baggers. Shorty, I have 3 TikToks saved and believe they're all at least a 6 out of 10. Do you release them? What you are posting a TikTok, are you? Is that what we're talking about? I'd like to see him, mate. I'd like to see him. Jonas, Shorty, when you meet a girl, ask her name. When she asks, oh, Jonas, you got plenty of those gags up the sleeve, don't you, mate? You really do. And Langers is in the house. What's up, mate? Hey, Big Daddy, what's the weirdest interaction you've ever had? Sport going out in public. I remember one time this was in my phase of buying and selling N64 games back in the day. And I did a lot of this. Marketplace wasn't a thing. This was Gumtree and Buy Swap Sell. And I actually strayed in the PS2 area and bought Crash Bandicoot. Messaging this fella online, said, "Yep, I'll pick up Crash for $25, whatever it was." And normally you go to the door and it's like, "Hey mate, what's going on? How you been? Yeah, oh yeah, here's money. Cool, great, cool. Catch you later, mate." It's not normally too much chit chat, but you have a little bit of exchange. Literally, I went up, knocked, just went the old, and then the door's just gone like this, squeaked open. I still couldn't tell you what he looked like. I'm like, "Oh, hey mate," just puts the game out the door. "Oh, yep, no, looks good." Before I know it, his hand's out, like waiting for the money. Just give him the 20, give him the 5. Literally, door shuts. So weird, bro. So weird. Came across some weird units when I was like buying and selling. Like, I remember one time I was buying heaps of these like N64 games and consoles off this bloke, and you normally go to the house, and he was like, "Oh, can we meet at Newcomb Macca's?" I was like, "Fuck, and am I going to get stabbed here, bro? Like, what? Why are we going to Macca's?" Anyway, I got a little bargain for myself, but interactions otherwise. What was it? Weirdest interactions. Oh, don't know. Don't know. There would definitely be some there's definitely been some weird units over the journey for tennis. Because you always have afternoon tea after tennis, and there's some weird dudes floating around. Nothing specific, but something might come to me, mate. But that straight off the bat, that definitely came to me. It was so strange. Bagger says, "Tell her I'll give you the backhand." I knew one of you freaks would go with that. Mitch says, "Most likely billboards full of 19-year-olds though." Yeah. So, probably you go anyways. He beat me to it, mate. Actually having a session this weekend. I haven't gone out for a while, but going to watch the Matildas, a few beverages, a couple of Maduris, probably head to the Belmont or something, and then I reckon go to like Sailors, into Two Chambers. Apparently that's the place to go now. And then make my debut at St. James, which is an absolute fucking hole, absolute filth. But I want to be an absolute creature in that fucking place. Baggers, I'll make up a story. The story of the Islamic Olympic diver. Makes me concerned when you head down the race path, mate, but I'll see how you go. Langer says, "Just in the gym at the moment, Big Dad, grind time." That's it, Daddy. Fucking push those reps out, my guy. We'll have to have a little gym sesh, mate. We'll have to have a gym sesh. I didn't get in today and probably won't get in tomorrow, which is a bit disappointing. But yeah, I hope you had a good day at work, mate. When will I see you? I won't see you Friday. We'll have to get on the message for the Matildas, mate. Good time too, because I was worried that it was going to clash because I've got stuff on Saturday night, but 5:00 game suits very nice. Orify, hey Shorty, what's going on? How are you? Thanks for dropping in. What is going on, Bags? Look, I'm gonna read your story until I feel like I'm gonna get cancelled. Rabdul, this Islamic diver, was going to do his special, the 360 half-turn bomb. Safe to say, if done correctly, it would be sure to win. Unfortunately, Shorty had a career change and was a policeman. He heard the term bomb Oh. Why'd you have to? I knew you couldn't tell a story without being a racist. Mitch says Newcomb Maccas. That's it, mate. Literally, I think his reason was no, I was like at my daughter's birthday party and that's right. He had his daughter's birthday party and they wanted to play an old school game. So he needed to buy like 4 consoles. I remember he bought 2 consoles off me and like control. Like he cleaned me out. Absolute great sell. But yeah, legit. I used to buy heaps. I actually made like a few grand off it, like over quite a number of months. But back when I wasn't working as much, I was like, yeah, will you take 35 for Mario Kart? Fucking boom, sell that for 60. It's good times. I became a power seller on eBay, but that was the prime power seller. Long, long time ago, the old eBay days. Langers, what about your outdoor activities or hikes? Except, oh no. Any random encounters? I don't know if you've walked me into this, Langers, or you were hoping I landed on this, but one day, me and Langers were driving around the coast. Ended up on Devil's Corner, Devil's Elbow, I think it is, right at the start of the windy bit of the Great Ocean Road leading into Lorne. And it's this really good spot where you walk down. It's a little bit off road or off the path, but you can get down to the water. It's really nice. You can walk a bit further along, and there's a cave. You often see a seal there. It's really cool. Anyway, start of the track. We're like, how good's this? Sun's out. This is looking fantastic. What a day. Before we even get like 4 steps, there is a massive shit on the path. And I'm not talking kangaroo. This is a human piece of shit. It was disgusting, bro. It was fucking disgusting. Oh man, we just had to walk past it. And I'm trying to work it out, right? Like, okay, if you're busting for the toilet, understand. But why'd it have to be on the path? Just step a meter to the side and shit into the bush, bro, or the grass. Come on, man. And you were literally within eyesight of parked cars and the road. I mean, this is absurd stuff. There is that much nature that you could have done your stuff elsewhere. But Langers, you'll vouch for this if you're still listening, mate. The size of the thing. Not good. Oh, today, you should have seen today's. I'm walking back from recess, right? And one of the students is like, Daniel, don't go around that way. It stinks. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Someone's probably vaping. I'm like, boys, I have to go that way. They're like, don't go near the toilets. I'm like, all right, year 7's been dramatic. I walked past and I was like, well, I don't really want to smell it. So I just walk straight past. Then more of the boys come. It's like, this is disgusting. And they're like, Daniel, you got to smell it. I'm like, ugh. I smelled it. It was fucked. It was disgusting. I literally, like, you smelled it and you had that bit where I actually felt sick. I was like, this is vile. Then I had to call someone. I was like, yeah, hey, front office. Yeah, the toilet's near my block. Yeah, something's gone wrong in there. So I was like, don't want to be the person to be telling someone to go clean that up, but it ain't going to be me. So see you later. But yeah, crazy times. Crazy times. Jonas, Shorty, maths. What's more, a 9 or a 7? What's more, a 9 or a 7 plus 7? I don't know what you're talking about there, bro. Harvey, Shorty, did you see Labuschagne? Labuschagne, where is he? Got dropped from the the ODI squad. Really? That is surprising. I didn't see that, mate. Look, he's probably not the fastest of scorers and not like he can definitely go run a ball. But yeah, it's interesting. I would have thought even just for his fielding, can bowl reasonable part time. But yeah, right. That's interesting. They must be going with a bit more Bazball style explosive batsman. But Corey's here. What's up? Hey, Shorty, can't wait for the quiz. I got 2,355 this week and went down to 5,869, down 123 spots. So hopefully get Roberts or Constable back for the week. Don't want a donut for Dacos. Yeah, nice, mate. Yeah, I think a lot of people will be hoping for maybe a little bit of luck. Thankfully, I do have a little bit of coverage, but some people might be crossing their fingers for tomorrow night's teams. Baggers, short hogged off. Your damn story. I'm not telling your story about some Islamic diver that for some reason I'm arresting because he's trying to do a bomb. I'll pick up your story later. See where it goes. And yes, the debut, Mitch. That's bootleg. That's bootleg heads will roll type operations. Yeah, I know. I've heard some stories, and look, I'm starting to think if I've never been, well, when am I going to go? So we're making it happen this week. DMAC, best Dacos replacement out of Doherty, Parrish, and Jackson. I'll go Parrish unless you desperately need some dual position, but Jackson will go really well, I think, but I'll probably trust Parrish more than him. So it really just comes down to where you have coverage, whether you need a dual position swing. That's mainly what I base it off because they're all good options. So, do you need defensive cover? Maybe Doherty. Like, do you have a good backup in the forward line? Maybe just Parrish because Jackson, you know what I mean? Try and work it out that way. DMAC, Cameron Fleeton. What's going on? Jonas, Shorty, did you see the chick in SuperCoach with Dirty Ryan video when Brisbane lost to the Demons of Corey and the girl with her tongue out? I did not. When did he post this? I think I heard about it. I might have to go stalk that. DMAC was thinking Jake Steinberg is possibly a better option. Here we go. Baggers. Shorty, I have a market opportunity that I think is gold, or that is a gold mine, that needs to be exploited. I will be taking investment funds. All are welcome to be a part of the business. It will be on the stock exchange. Expect a return of plus 148% in the first year. If you invest and invest now, this sounds like an absolute pyramid scheme, but I am listening. Langer's still waiting for my phone to wash up on the beach. Shit, yeah, fucking hell. One time me and Langers, we'll have to go down the coast again, man. What is this damn full-time life, bro? We went down the coast and the waves, there's the best thing about the coast, right? You just never know what the waves are doing. Today, on this occasion, they were crashing in and it was sick. And you just have to take the waves on. You have to get out there. Anyway, we had the GoPro on or something, and we were trying to get to this little rock point, and it involved jumping down some rocks and stuff. And Langus had his phone on him. Anyway, we've in our chaos, we have sprinted to this little enclosed bit, which I actually thought we were safe. Turns out we weren't because there's GoPro footage of a wave just smashing us. But there's actually some funny GoPro footage that I have unlisted on YouTube. It's crazy. But yeah, Langus was like, "Where's my phone?" I'm like, "Fuck, where is it?" We looked for ages under like rocks because I thought surely it would just hit the sand and, surely it somehow washed back in. It's like this must happen in the last 2-3 minutes. But we reviewed the footage and yeah, you could see it. Just I think Langus was jumping down, running. It just like flung out of his pocket. That was the last we ever saw of it. It kind of dampened the mood a little bit. Probably dampened your phone a little bit more, but. Yeah, it was a fun day, but it was also kind of like, just lost my phone. Nice. Western Port, I'm going to go with a unusual question here. A SuperCoach question. VC and C's this week. Fuck, I never would have thought. There you go. We did talk about this on the TikTok, and I sort of landed with someone from the Brisbane versus Adelaide game. You could also go Merritt. You could also go Goulden. But I'm thinking Dunkley, as much as he let me down last week, maybe Laird or Dawson into Sicily. That's probably how I'm approaching it. Petrarca, you could definitely go as well, but Butter's not the worst either. But yeah, I think that's probably how I'm going it. I'm a bit nervous on the captain. I feel a bit out of touch with it. Jonas says, "Shorty, your thoughts on former basketball and SEN host Andrew Meatgazer?" How are we talking Andrew Gaze here? He's okay. He's okay. I don't listen to Murray and Gazy. Not a massive Andy Marr fan, to be honest. But Gazy is all right. He's pretty funny at times, but not really one that I seek out to listen to. More of a Gary and Tim sort of operate in the mornings. Baggers, I will be creating a pair of glasses that will have the ability to put subtitles when in conversation to a person in direct view of the lens. I would be looking at 450 a pair, and this would be a much cheaper alternative to hearing aids. My opportunity in windscreen wipers for golf carts at 160 a cart with a small motorized option for 260. This will be marketed in the UK to begin, as that is the best market cap, in my opinion. Oh, I love it, but how the hell are you inventing glasses with subtitles, bro? I mean, come on, man. Oh, bro. Did you ever hear about that scam? It was 10 years ago or something, and it was this marketing thing, like on a porn site or on something like that, where they were advertising, we can make your cock bigger, this all this research, and sign up here, pay $30, and we can enlarge your penis. And people, this was legit. I'm pretty sure people like signed up, and anyway, like put their address in and stuff, and they got a parcel sent to them with a magnifying glass in it. This is legit, I believe. A legit stitch up. Crazy times. Austin Walsh, opinion on Kane Corns. He's grown on me. Still not a massive fan. I don't like his voice. Sometimes he just gets into these modes where Kane, you're just being opinionated just for the sake of it. Like, do you actually believe that passionately? He's not my favorite. So Bucks and Kane on a Monday doesn't really do it for me. I tell you what kills me. Sausage Gossage. Old Gossage. He is the worst. I can't stand. And Simon O'Donnell sucks. Summer Brecky with Simon O'Donnell fucking sucks, bro. Corey Labuschagne is out for Hardy and Tanvir Sanger in the World Cup. Well, there you go. I must admit, I'm not as all over the shorter forms, but bit of a surprise, I would have thought, with Labuschagne. Jonas Shorty wouldn't tell the Jewish joke about 20% off either. Oh, you're a dangerous man. Oh, here we go. Western Port. 3, 10 times 9 times 12, 18 times 13. These are in brackets. Oh, that's just hurting my head. Bro, I don't need this. Come on. Baggers, I went to Barbie and noticed something very odd with individuals who went with their other half. When Margot was on the screen, the popcorn seemed to elevate. Why is this? You are an idiot. Harvey says Warner and Zampa. Yeah, love Zamps in the shorter forms. Absolutely sick of Warner, mate. Come on, bro. Baggers. Oh, here we go. Langers. Invest in my business. You won't be waiting for a phone to wash up. You'll be kicking it with your Prince of Spain and own 15 phones. You'll be a Bahama mama. I catch ya. Corey says, I'm looking at merit into liver this week for me. Yeah, hard to argue. The only thing I would say regarding Bontempelli is you would imagine surely that McGuinness goes to him. That's just something to keep in mind. Supercoach with Dirty Ryan. Okay, round 18. Who's calling me? Oh, it's not cool. Yeah, right. Let's have a look. 6 minutes. All right, done deal. Let me have a look. Thanks. Gonna have to chuck these in, aren't I? What was it? Round 18 review. Oh, it's a 702. All right, done. Oh, there's Corey. Look at Corey. Yeah. Oh, he's flat as a tack here. He's flat as a tack. DR's rattled, bro. Corey can't believe it. Yeah, I did see the girl poking her tongue out there, mate. I was probably expecting a little bit more than that, but that's okay. That's okay. Um, Baggers, why is Harry Maguire the sexiest man to grace the earth? Absolute weapon. What's he say? Can you play the 40 seconds now, please? Yeah, I just had a look, mate. Just had a look. Did see the young lady you referenced. Baggers, I painted a tech from Russia, which allows me to. You are an idiot. Mitch Harding, big horse punter, shorty. No, I wouldn't say a big one. I used to do it a bit when I wasn't playing tennis over summer. But now that I'm playing tennis, like it just used to be my Saturday afternoon, just punt. I used to love it actually. I used to love what was it? Probably Thursday night watching Get On, chuck some notes down, listen to that 2 Units podcast. But I was never that good at it. But I haven't done it for a while. I'll probably do it a little bit through the carnival though. Melbourne Cup Carnival, I probably will. So hey mate, if you got any tips ever, mate, let me know. Bags, I went an air show one year and had a look at an F-22 Raptor when climbing up to look in pulled out a free USB stick and put a Russian accent on saying, I don't know how you think of these things, man. Harvey says, before Warner and Zampa in my previous message, I put the other 16 people in the ODI squad for the World Cup. Did that come through? Oh, it didn't. No. Oh, fair enough. Nah, it didn't come through all the names. Sorry, mate. But sorry, I don't know why it didn't put that through. But yeah, I wonder. I wasn't sure if I'd missed something with just the Warner and Zampa. But if you can send it through again, feel free. Bagger says 18 watching this is a disgrace. Short hog doesn't take time away from the iPhone risen. Oh, mate. 17 absolute legends, though. That's it, mate. 20 now. But this stage of the year, mate, I'm just happy if I got 15 rolling around. Got the absolute diehards here, and it's a pretty casual chat. So you don't get these casual chats in round 1, 2, 3, 4, any of those. It's pure super coach talk. We're trying to get through as many questions as we can. Where now we can just take it a little bit more chill. Baggers, did you get on Bo Rap and Prancing Queen today? Special second and third money back. Gee, sounds like Baggers is a bit of a punter. Jesus, hello. Mitch says, yeah, thought you were keen on him. I'm a big punter, so we'll be in contact. Yeah, I like that, mate. I like that a lot. There's no better feeling than watching your horse just come from fourth or fifth back, just stream home. Absolutely love it. I need to get to the races more. The pity is not a lot of my mates are into it. So, yeah, you sort of end up doing more so like, particularly on weekends. If your mates aren't into it, it's like, well, so I normally watch it with the old man. Austin, youngest shorty would go for, has gone for, don't incriminate yourself. Youngest shorty would go for / has gone for. Well, what go for what, mate? And what do you mean? Oh, youngest. Oh, I thought you meant like me being my younger version of myself. um, yeah, don't incriminate myself, indeed. Oh, geez, look, it's got a 2 in front of it, mate. It is what it is. But no, I don't think, not since I was very young, would have it had a 18 or 19, but trying to think. Probably more recently, more so just 24, 25. It's more so out in town. When you go out in town, it's like, not that I'm a major player out in town, but it's more of a younger crowd. So, but yeah, you gotta be careful when you talk about those questions. That's for sure. Oh, actually, right. So I'm I'm talking to a 19-year-old on Snapchat at the moment. Actually, we matched on Hinge like earlier this year, I think, and so I lie, but hopefully not incriminating myself here. Mitchy boy, just having a bit of a Punting chat with baggers. Cameron says, Shorty Chief, talk to me. Nick Dacos out. Who do I bring in? Need someone same price as Dacos. Go Hawks. Yeah, good to see you, mate. What do we got? Same price as Nick. Let's have a look. You would have been a happy Hawks man the other day. Any danger of this fucking loading, bro? Fucking hell. The site cannot be reached. Fuck you, bro. All right. Now we're cooking. Fuck's sake. What do we got? Nicky Boy around 569, isn't he? Darcy Parish is the obvious one that comes to mind, and Zach Butters. I like Caleb Sarong probably more than both. Oh, Butters is great dual position. I prefer Sarong to Parish. Sinclair a great option for defensive status. Tom Green also playing good footy, but I definitely like Sarong the most out of all those guys. Luke Jackson in the forward line, is something to consider as well. Baggers, I make 400 each week, Mitchy. Please upload slips and I'll put my Rego money on it. Oh, shit. The man's slapping some dosh around. Harvey, the other 16 people in the squad. We got Zampa and Warner, and then Cummins, Abbott, Agar, Carey, Alice Green, Hardy, Hazelwood Head, Inglis, Marsh, Maxwell, Sanger, Smith, Stark, and Stoinis. Nice. Yeah, nice. I mean, there's a few names in there I don't know much about, and then a few more established names. So, yeah, looking forward to that. I don't get as passionate about it as the test, but any sort of World Cup gets me excited. Baggers, P does great things is what I meant. It auto-corrected. Jonas Shree does not discriminate. He looks after the elderly who have needs too. Better him than you. Harvey is in India starting in October. This World Cup starts in yeah, nice. That actually snuck up on me in a bit. That'll be tough for us over in India, mate. That'll be tough. Frank says Butters, if you haven't got him, same price as Dacos for Nick. Yeah. I think Butters is the option. Most probably have him. So then I think Sarong or Parish might be. Western Port, you may, mate. Bags, anything for Bro Park, Mitchy? Oh, he's talking it. He's talking punting, bro. Mitch says Tom Stewart into Bonts, talking VC and C. I don't mind the Stewart one. I'd be a little mindful of Bontempelli copying a Finn McGuinness tag. Now, he may work through it because he's a superstar, but something to consider. Jonas, the buttery. Let's see if that girl replied, hey. And I also don't have Tinder at the moment, but I still have that account. So let's see if there's any interesting chats. No reply. I'll do this thing where I'll sort of uninstall Tinder and just get it back. So get this right. Conspiracy. I'm running a theory that Tinder holds back your matches. So if you regularly access their app, you won't get as many matches. So I'm telling you, I haven't had the app for 4 or 5 days. I bet you I've got a few matches, at least a couple. Because I reckon that's what they do. It's like, shit, they haven't accessed it. We better feed him. We better feed him a little, what are we? Allow my location? Sure. Austin Walsh, worst thing a student had done at your school. Oh, gee. Nah, probably don't want to. Probably whatever was in the toilet today was probably the worst. But nah, it's a good school. It does have, like most schools, has its challenges. But it's my first year there. Wow, Tinder has stitched me. I've got that red dot there, but nothing is actually new. It's playing with my heart. Gonna send straight up snap ? Might be time to restart that account. Western Port Brayshaw or Smoky C in the Derby. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he is. I mean, he occasionally has a 160 in him, but very rarely. He's more so a 110 to 125 guy. So maybe he's a safe C bet. Yeah. Jonas says Tom Stewart is a poor man's James Sicily. Come on, mate. Stewart's had the better career. Just saying. Um, Worst thing you did at the school with the boys, or did at school, mate. This might surprise you, but I was a pretty chill teenager. Pretty chill. Um, Rarely wagged. In fact, I don't think I maybe once, twice did I wag. Very, very chill operator. What was the worst thing we did? Yeah, the shorty's looser times probably came in his 20s. I was very shy in high school, very shy, um, very reserved sort of character. Took a lot for me to come out of my shell, and here I am with a bloody YouTube channel. But yeah, very, very, very different bloke to who I am now. I wish I could give you a more exciting answer, but yeah. Baggers, I actually did Brownlow predictions last night, was very lenient. Yeah, I'll tell you what, we're going to have to talk some serious Brownlow multi teams because that is where you can build up some saucy multis. Harvey says McGuinness will go to Bont. If not, he'll go to Libba. Don't captain anyone from those two in the dogs because we don't know which one he'll tag unless he comes out in the media saying who he is. Yeah, that's a fair point, to be honest. Comes with an element of risk because you think they'll tag Bont, but you're right. Maybe they'll go Libba. And Lukey McMahon has arrived. Hey, Shorty, how are you? I'm good, mate. How are you travelling? What did you think of the Dacos injury, and how do you think the Cats will go on Friday night? And are you going to the game? Just watching from home, actually, so I won't be there. Yeah, I'm disappointed about the injury, to be honest. I mean, there's the Geelong supporter in me that, doesn't mind that the Pies cop a bit of a hit, but I do like Dacos. I think he was going to win the Brownlow, so it's disappointing to see him potentially lose it in that fashion. And the Cats on Friday night, much better chance than I probably thought they would be a couple of weeks ago because the Pies are starting to stutter just a little bit. I still think it would take an almighty effort. We're not playing that well, and particularly on the big expanses of the MCG. So I still think it'll take something special, but I'm optimistic. Bagger says Nick Dacos 33 votes, Gordon 24, Bont 29, and Track 29 as of now. Nice. I reckon that wouldn't be far off the mark, to be honest, mate. Yeah. Luke says also, how is it like working with kids at a school? Do you work with kids that get upset and you help them get through it? Yeah, pretty much, mate. Yeah, I really love it. So I'm just at a secondary school. So yeah, it ranges, students getting bullied, poor behavior in class, really upset, anxiety, and then all the way to, those more full on things where, there might be abuse at home or, depression, self harm, that type of thing. So it totally ranges from, so and so called me a fuckwit at school and I'm crying, which, is not nice, but certainly on the lower end of the things to, a lot higher shit. I got to call child protection about this. So it does range. It has its challenging moments, but I really love it. I really like working there and pleased with the career change. Bag it, Shorty, not what Jeff told me, said you gave the teacher a roundhouse and put him in hospital. Bagger says, did you see Jackson Davey alternative to fix Supercoach? Personally like the third option. Really? I see. This is good. We need this. I'm going to have a look at this. Maybe not right now. How long is the video? 15 minutes. I will watch this tonight because Supercoach Classic has to change. It has to change. I've been saying it for a while. that we need more control. We need more ways to differentiate our sides. There's too much cookie cutter. See, I've even thought maybe could you have where prices change after one round, one game. I know it happens in AFL fantasy. Just to give you more advantage, like even if you get a point of difference after round one, after round two, everyone's got them. Mitch says, Shorty, thoughts on this? Next year in SuperCoach, they make a new rule where for 100K, you can buy a trade. I reckon it'll be great and help, especially at this time of year. Yeah, I'm open to all ideas. I really am. I think they're even, the ability to have a price freeze. I want to freeze my player's price for this week because he's going to drop, or I want to freeze this guy's price because I want to get him next week and I don't have to trade. So, just ways that you can maneuver because you need more tactical advantage. I would also it's a simple one, but I would bring the trades down, particularly if you could buy trades. I would definitely bring the trades down and give them maybe a purchasing value as well. Like, that'd be very interesting. Jono says, Shorty, Dacos to Ryan, Sinclair or Newman. Yeah, I'm going Luke Ryan for this one. I know Newman's probably a hot topic, but Sinclair's also a very good option. I think he's an easy watch. He's very, very good. Has occasionally thrown in a 60 or 70, but I think he's a good option. I'd go Luke Ryan out of those options, though, mate. Bagger says, so are you a counsellor? Yeah, more or less. I mean, I'm not qualified to be a counsellor. I just studied youth work, but you do a lot of counselling, yes. Corey, or also Nash tagged Bont this year and McGuinness tagged Dale. Okay. Tag the outside players like Sinclair this year. Yeah, it's always interesting. Like sometimes they tag the players they think they can actually have a genuine effect on, and then others they just go for the kingpin. So, yeah, let's put the quiz code out, mate. You're right. It is 2029. So as you guys know, play.blooket.com. I think from memory, I reckon this quiz is a bit hard. That was my read on it. So I'll see how we go. If anyone gets 12 out of 12, I'll be extremely impressed. Just getting you guys a code now. If you're new to it, which I don't think there are too many that are new, but if you are, there's where you got to head to. And the code is still loading. 9303172. Oops, just did it again, but there it is. Luke, I'm good, Shorty. What do you think, or who do you think will win the Brownlow after the Dacos injury? Look, I do think Bontempelli. It's a bit of a boring answer, but I think Petrarca or Bont, and I'm leaning towards Bontempelli. So I think he's probably 3 or 4 votes behind him right now, and maybe 1 or 2 in front of Petrarca, maybe 3 in front of Petrarca. So all very much guesswork, but that's the way I'd be going. Sammy boy, did you hear about the NBL Supercoach? Just got announced today. I did not, mate. Can't say I've got too much basketball knowledge, mate, but that'll be cool for the game. Bagger says it was the one with staggered released of trades 999, and the others were emergency trades if they got a cyclone. Yeah, right. Is that what Jackson was saying? Is it? Corey, 9 trades every 6 weeks. So that means if you haven't used them, they roll over as DPP. Strategy is key. So, yeah, okay. This will be interesting. I'll be interesting to have a look. Big fella, are you doing NBL SuperCoach? I'm thinking I will, even though not a big basketball fan. No, I won't, mate. Look, I just don't know enough about it. And personally, I don't mind. Like, I dive all into SuperCoach, as you guys know, almost too much. I stressed myself out that much on Sunday, but I kind of like the break, to be honest. I do, particularly doing the channel. Like, I don't mind having a bit of a break just from, refresh a bit. But next week, short hogs fix. Yes, I'll do that. I'll do it over the next few weeks. I will. Yeah, I will do that. Baggers, rate that, shorty. If you don't want to answer, that is fine. Do you ever worry about reporting a child's case as a parent may take it out on their kid and an uncle in police who left the field due to... Yeah, that's it's a rare serious question from Baggers, but I do love it when he hits me with a serious one. Yeah, it's probably one of the hardest parts of the job, to be honest, mate. It is very difficult, yeah, when so it's called mandatory reporting. So you have to... I'm talking about mandatory reporting, Caitlin. It's very serious. It's very serious. So you do get in a position where you have to report stuff. And if you're going to come in here and make fun of me and bag a serious conversation...
You were not that serious because you've been messaging me on your phone.
I just can't help but message you, Caitlin. But yeah, just trying to have a serious conversation while so-and-so's in here. But yeah, it is difficult because obviously, yeah, you hope that there isn't those sort of actions from the parents, but sometimes, that does happen, which is not a nice thing to think about. But by the same token, we sort of have to do our role. And you're right, it can sort of have a detrimental effect in the short term, but over the long term, you sort of hope that that family or that child can sort of get the support they need. And if that's not deep on Shorty Supercoach, then I don't know what is, Caitlin. Corey, if Bont wins it, we can't pick him next year as his average will go down like Cripps this year. Rolling with the old Brownlow hangover. Harvey, Toby Green, a shout for top 3 finishing the Brownlow. I don't think top 3, mate. I don't think top 3. He'll be up there. He'll have some 3 voters, but I think he'll have a lot of quiet games too. But yeah, you'd imagine he'd poll around 20 votes. I think you'd need 25 plus to be anywhere near the top 3. Oh, you're the Rhino Port. Nice. Are you doing the quiz, Caitlin?
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you have the thing ready?
Yeah. Do you want to hear the code?
Yeah, hang on a second.
Oh, okay. Just wait for you, I guess.
Dad was so proud that I drove in Melbourne.
Was he?
Yeah.
Caitlin drove to Melbourne today, guys. Be very proud. Yeah. No, it's not easy work, Bags. So I'm not surprised. Hopefully your uncle's doing all right now, mate. But it definitely is. I mean, they talk a lot about burnout, and you can understand why. Like, it's some jobs you clock on and clock off, and others probably have a bit more of a toll. So, yeah. Pufferfish. G'day, Shorty. What's been happening? Not too much, mate. Just talking a whole heap of shit on this one because, no, Supercoach is not too much to talk about this time. So, but good to see you pop in, mate. Got a few things to ask, so might be across 2 messages. Thoughts on replacements for Nick Dacos? If I put in a sole midfielder, then can't use Hewitt for injuries. But if I put in a defender or a forward, then I can use George Hewitt as cover for injuries in that position. I was thinking possibly Tex Walker or Luke Jackson. Tex going huge last week, true. Although Luke Jackson is doing well as sole ruck. I don't have any money in the bank currently. Would love to hear your thoughts. Shorty, the short superhuman. My guy. Nah, thank you, mate. It's good to see you. I'd rule out Tex. I like the fact that you can use Hewitt as a cover. So I would be looking at, someone dual position. So out of that, because Hewitt's great midfield cover. So I'd go Luke Jackson in that instance. So I think you're right. Walker could go big when he kicks some bags, and he probably will in the final week. But I think over the 3-week period, Jackson's your guy. Sole ruck, show what he could do last week. And there's no reason that he can't ton up for the last 3. Probably not 170, but yeah. Do you want the code, Caitlin? Jesus Christ. How's your internet going, mate? 930 3172. Corey, are you getting into AFLW fantasy? Probably when they do SuperCoach. I haven't done it yet, but I feel like they need to do an actual AFLW SuperCoach because that would actually grow the game a fair bit. Like, it sounds stupid, but nothing makes me dive into research more than SuperCoach and watching games for SuperCoach purposes. So I think that would be good for them to do that because I'm sure a lot of you guys would probably dive into that as well. Jonah says Petrarca has gone 20, 23, 24 votes last 3 seasons. How many this season with Oliver out for so long? I reckon he'll probably end up on about 30. I reckon he's probably on 25, 26 at the moment. So, Licky McMahon, who do you think will win on Friday night? I do think the Pies will win, Luke. I hope I'm wrong, but I do think the Pies might be too strong for us. But we're much bigger chance than we were a couple of weeks ago. But we're not without our injuries either. You know, without Hawkins, Blitz, pretty big outs. Don't you think, Caitlin? Yeah. Corey says, "How's Goulden, mate? What a freak! Where has your ownership gone?" Yeah, mate. We've certainly touched on that one a few times. Not my best move, but that one will go down in shorty history. Just got something in my throat, Caitlin. Oh, God. Oh, is that attention seeking, is it?
Yep.
Thank God I don't have asthma, huh? Hey, Xavier, what's up? How you going, Shorty? Hope you're well. You too, mate. Thanks for dropping in, mate. What's going on? Hope you're around for the quiz, which will probably start pretty soon. Jono, Shorty, glad I could make it in tonight. Gutted with Big Nicky D. How are you liking watching the Matildas? Will be even better with Kerr back now. Love the work, mate, even at this point of the season. Thanks, mate. I appreciate that. Always good to see you drop in. Hopefully stick around for the quiz. I'm sure you will. But yeah, Dacos, disappointing to see him go down. Not just for SuperCoach, but yeah, I would have liked to see him win the Brownlow. You feel as if he was destined to win it, but he'll probably get another chance. And I'm getting around the Matildas. By no means am I a soccer expert, but national team. Shorty's there.
I'm really sorry, but I need the code again because it looked out.
Fuck's sake, Caitlin.
Sorry.
Code is 930 3172. Do you reckon we're a chance? It's France, isn't it? They're pretty tough, but you're right. With Kerr back, could just be that extra bit that we could. I mean, with the crowd, with all the support behind him, you never know. You never know. Here we are doing the Lord's work, Shorty. Bless. Thank you, mate. Good to see ya. There's a few names rolling in. I reckon a few rolling around quiz time. Love to see it. Big fella says, also, how you going, mate? I'm good. How are you traveling, man? I'm looking forward to the quiz. Just did a year 12 subject selection. So stressful, but over now, mate. Well, stress only picks up in the Shorty's quiz, mate. But no, I hope the subject selection went well, mate. Year 12 can be a little stressful. So I hope it goes all right for you. Luke says, also, do kids at your school call you Mr. Short or by your first name? No, they hit me with Daniel. Probably Mr. Short is more of a teacher term. So, yeah, it's just Daniel. A few have cottoned on to the channel. So, occasionally I get hit with a shorty, but more or less it's Daniel. Yeah, Jono wants the duck. How tall is Shorty? 6'2".
No, don't lie.
What? I'm 6 foot.
No, you're not.
Bullshit.
You're just under.
If we were doing technicalities, I am a smidgen under 6 foot. Don't laugh, cunt. But no one's 5'11". You round up. So I'm 6 foot. At least that's what my hinge says. I wouldn't have done that if you weren't in here. Also, guys, we'll start the quiz soon, but
No, don't do it.
how much does this sound like an elephant?
No. Oh,
Please give me feedback. What did you think I was going to do? Oh, now I want to. Oh, shit. I want to so bad. Oh, shit. Oh, Xavier reckons I keep the live streams going. You brighten my night up, mate. Oh, Xavier, you're too kind, mate. Look, I will try and do a few throughout the finals. I do enjoy doing them, actually. Early in the year, like I still love doing them early in the year, but it's a very heavy load of questions. It can be hard to get through them sometimes. So I sort of love this point where you're just talking a bit of shit. Baggers, sorry to go to your work again. Here, Baggers going all serious on me. But actually interested, does the child have to come to you or can it be on your own judgment, teacher recommendation, no more after this? No, mate, I appreciate your interest, mate. I'm always happy to talk about SuperCoach or general life. A mix of both. So probably, it depends on the day. Like sometimes teachers will refer a student to us. Sometimes we will just have a student go to this other part of the school where they then call us. And then they just come over if we're available. But probably more so, it's like it starts with that. They request wellbeing support, and then we'll just check in with them every so often. So obviously some you check in, once a week, and then others you'll just check in, see how they're doing. So definitely a mix of both, but probably more seek it. And then that sort of starts us to sort of have them on the radar, I suppose. Bagger says, also, I'll beat everyone at chess. Played it at trade school today and got to 780 chess rank on my level. Fucking hell, look at this guy go. Cooper, what is the quiz on? Just pure footy, mate. Probably some of the week just gone by and then some just absolutely random, which I should probably start it, to be honest. Shorty is 6'4", 6 foot high and 4 inches long. Help me, insecurities. No. Best VC and C. Yeah, probably. I'm a bit shaken on the captaincy option. I'm thinking C on Sicily, and then still deciding maybe Laird or Dawson or maybe Dunkley at the Gabba. Yeah, I think you're right, guys. Let's start the quiz. Eyes is in here. Haven't seen a question from you, but going Dacos and Thomas to Eyes says I look like a tall bloke. Don't worry. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't mind that trade if that gives you a bit of cover. I definitely like bringing in Butters. I think that's a good call. Cooper, go to Blooket, mate. We have a newcomer to the quiz. Just go to this, man. I'll wait for you. What's that? Yeah. I know. You must have been. Oh, Galaxy Wolf is in here. Just needed to vent there, shorty. Oh, shit. What's he saying? Galaxy says he made it. In Dream Team, I used my last trade, keys to Cogs, the last week. The day my trade locked out, Dacos injured, got no defense backup. Hurts even more because I'm ranked 15th. Jesus, are you ranked 15th in Dream Team? Fuck. Good effort. That is bloody frustrating, though, mate. That is real frustrating. No, I'm in wellbeing, so I actually don't teach eyes. So just wellbeing support from Shorty. Just talk footy with the students. Stop them crying. Kidding. Shorty's very deep and meaningful at work. What are you snickering about?
Nothing.
No, today was actually a good day. Did a couple of good things. Couple little wins out there today, which is nice. No, join Galaxy. I need you in there, mate. Shorty, want to go to the Nets on Saturday? Bowl some absolute heat. I'm playing tennis on Saturday, mate. But what, are you from Geelong, are you? Western Port. I reckon you and me go halves in a boat, Shorty.
Do it.
Let's talk. I could be a boat guy. Get a boat hat, boat shirt, button undone, the boat shoes. People in the wellbeing team, Luke, is 2 full-timers and then 2 other part-time people. So 4. Oh, is it meant to rain on Saturday? Mate, I can't afford it to rain. We need a win. It's the last week of tennis. We need to beat this team to take their spot. Last round, if we don't make finals. But I've got summer season coming up. All right, let's start, shall we? I have a business opportunity. All right, good luck, guys. We've got 25 in there. Cooper, I hope you made it. And I hope this doesn't log me out because I fucking took ages to start it. But question 1. How many marks did James Sicily take on the weekend? As I didn't have the skipper on him. 20, 17, 15, or 19? Just checking some messages. Hey, baby, you want to come on a date with me?
That's disgusting.
It's a fact. Oh, a few of you went all right. A few thought 17, but it was 19. I told you, this is a tough quiz. Cooper, he joins and he gets on top there. Corey, Pufferfish, Harvey, and Big Fella. Nice. Question 2. Who passed the ball to Kyle Langford to kick the match-winning goal against the Eagles? Jai Menzies, Ben Hobbs, Zach Merritt, or Jai Caldwell? Caitlin, how are you going in the quiz?
That's disgusting.
You look so beautiful tonight.
Oh, I hate you so much.
She hates it when I do that voice, mate. It's funny. I'm just trying to be nice. It was Menzies. Nice little crumb handball over the top. Caitlin got it right. Look at it. D-Mac in nicely there. Baggers, Western Port, unzips for Crips, and there's eyes. And first is Corey. Then D-Mac, Baggers, Trig, and Big Fella. Question 3. Ben Cunnington holds the record for the most contested possessions in a game with how many? 27, 29, 30, or 32. Very emotional retirement speech. I do love watching those. Seems like a really good bloke. I reckon he has a few in the top contested possessions, and it's actually 32. Can you believe that? Caitlin got it right again. And that was, Caitlin was 1 of 6, so I might read Caitlin out here. Caitlin was in second.
Yay!
To Loose Butt Shorty, and the third name's questionable as well. But Mitch T, Big Fella, Baggers, then Loose Butt Shorty, Big Fella, Corey, Slips, and I think it was D-Mac in 5th. Question 4. New Brownlow medal favourite Marcus Bontempelli kicked how many goals in the Dogs' win over the Tigers last week? 2, 3, 5, or 1? That's so true, Galaxy. Doing one of those would be so tough. He kicked 3 snags, and there we go. Bit of an easier one. 20 of he's getting it right as Caitlin sighs with disappointment. Backseat Boris, Cooper, Trigger, Pufferfish, and Jono doing nicely. So in first place is Big Fella, Baggers, Corey, Trigger, and Loose Butt Shorty. Question 5. Brian Myers leads the league for goal assists with 37, 7 away from the all-time record of 44. Set by who? Cam Mooney, Jason Ackermanis, Robbie Gray, or Cyril Rioli? Now, you might have seen this one maybe on a show or through the papers, but this will either be one that really splits them or everyone's read it somewhere. Yeah, 14 got it right. So, yeah, obviously Acker. I think he kicked 40-something goals along with the 44 assists. Trigger, D-Mac, Harvey, Baggers, backseat Boris doing nicely. So Trigger could be close. He's second. Baggers still on top. Equal second is Big Fella, Harvey, and D-Mac still in 5th there. Hitting the halfway mark. How many points was St Kilda up by against Carlton at halftime? 20, 22, 24, or 26? The Blue Bags just stormed home to get the dub. I feel like most people will get this right. They were up by 22 points. Ain't any of you guys getting that right? Oh, Nicholas in first. Harvey, D-Mac, Corey, and Jono. Nicely done, big fella with a 6-point lead. Harvey and Trigger still equal second. And I think that's Baggers in there. He's doing nicely. Which of these players is tallest? So, coming from a tall guy, who is the tallest? Jack Chris, Nick Dacos, Bo McCreary, John Noble. 4 blokes over 6 foot. You can make it 5 right here. What is up? Want to go on a double date with me, Caitlin? Okay, she hesitated. It's all over. I don't have anyone. I was hoping you did. Jack Crisp is 190 centimeters, about 5 or 6 centimeters taller than the rest of them, I think. Bo McCreary might be 186 from memory. Backseat Boris, Trigger, Western Port, Baggers, and Jono. So Baggers will be up and about. He's second. Trigger takes the lead. Harvey, then big fella, and D-Mac is still in fifth with a real consistent quiz here. Question 8, which of these sides is ranked higher on the ladder? You got the Crows, the Tigers, the Swans, and the Bombers. I'm telling you, it's a bit of a tricky quiz. Bit of a tester. A few changes of the lead. Will we get another change in the leaderboard here? I think it's Sydney. Yeah, it's Sydney. Which this was a real split. There you go, 7, 9, and 6. Caitlin unzips for Cripps, my time, D-Mac, and Baggers in fifth. And Baggers goes to the lead with Trigger, Harvey, and D-Mac. And big fella is there and abouts Baggers. I don't know. Have you ever won it, mate? This could be huge. Question 9. What number did Daniel Kerr wear at the Eagles? Just sparked me when I was watching Sam Kerr. I was like, fuck, remember him? All of a sudden, I'm watching Daniel Kerr highlights. That goal against Freo, very, very sexy. Number 7, number 5, number 3, number 4. It's worth noting he did wear another number in his first season. He wore 34. It's kind of random, but for the majority of his career, we know Daniel Kerr in the number 4. Oh, wow. And a few of you went 5. Shit. I actually thought that was maybe showing my age there, but Corey, NFI, Galaxy's in there, my time. Caitlin's in there as well. Bag is still on top. Corey, Trigger, D-Mac, and Harvey. But I don't think many in the top got that one right. So not much movement there. Question 10. Errol Goulden won his first Brett Kirk medal on the weekend. That's for the Battle of the Bridge. Which player has won the most with 5? Kieran Jack, Luke Parker, Kellen Ward, or Lance Franklin? I reckon this could be as close. If you're in 8th or 9th, I reckon you're still a chance here. I reckon this is a real tight top end of the quiz. It is Luke Parker. Most of you is getting that one there. So it might have been the fastest in. Unzips the Crips, D-Mac, NFI, Backseat Boris, and Corey. So he'll be around the mark. He's second. Bag is still on top with a 20-point lead. D-Mac, Trigger. And I don't know who was 5th. But question 11. Which of these players played the most games? This could be the money question because I don't think question 12's too hard. So Ben Hudson, Sam Jacobs, Matthew Cruz, or Ben McAvoy. Who played the most games? 2 of these guys are over 200. And Ben McAvoy is your guy. Yeah, a few were out of him and Sam Jacobs. Fair call. Unzips for Cripps doing nicely. Western Port, D-Mac, Mitch T, and NFI. So D-Mac goes into second. Bag is on top. Corey, unzips for Cripps, and Trigger. So Bags, good luck to you, mate. Can he hold on? Andrew Phillips played for 3 clubs throughout his career. Which of these clubs did he not play for? So, of course, we got the 3 teams that he did. Which did he not? Giants, North, Essendon, or Carlton? Again, I feel like there's a bit of publicity about this one, so I feel it's an easy one, but I could be wrong. Yeah, most of you's getting that right. North Melbourne was the correct answer. So has he done it? In 3rd place is Corey. Nicely done. D-Mac in 2nd And it is Baggers who just held on by 4 points. Wow. That is hectic, mate. Nicely done. Is that the first win? You'll have to let me know. How did anyone get 12 out of 12? I don't think so. I told you it was a tough quiz, and I think it was. But Baggers got 11. Nice. 9 for DMAC, then Corey, Unzips for Crips, Trigger in there. Western Port did really well. Luke Mack was really consistent. Harvey, big fella. Xavier's in there. Mitch T, Backseat Boris, My Time, Eyes. Caitlin Pufferfish. And there's Cooper, who started really well. I hope you're back, mate. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Where's Baggers? That's going on the talk. Oh, mate, good job. Good job. Is that the debut win, mate? Or I don't want to sell you short, but no worries, Xavier. Thanks for jumping in, mate. No, that's fair, Corey. Good stuff, Sean. Thanks for popping in, mate. Yeah, it was a bit more of a testing one there from Lukey Boy. Yeah, you too, mate. Have a good one. Thanks. Here we are. I'll see you another time. Cheers, man. Galaxy Wolf, I hung out with a Tinder girl this week and did the biggest fart ever in her toilet, shorty. You wouldn't believe it. Jesus, bro. That's some risky behavior, man. That's playing with fire. But hey, don't mind the Tinder story. Baggers, my week is weak to debut. Win just like Baggers' debut. Win at the pokey stuff. Which week? Does that even make sense? I don't even know. Yeah, were they? Yeah, I just put them in randomly, to be honest, Corey. They're just totally random where I put them in, to be fair. Lukey boy, how many students do you talk to a day? It's generally between 3 or 6. 5 today. Sometimes you'll have a day where you got a lot of meetings or just it's a bit quieter. You might only see a couple. Yeah, that's the risky run, Galaxy, man. Favorite shows growing up, guys. I loved Friends. I fucking loved Friends. Or are we talking childhood days, mate? Used to watch Arthur all day, bro. Arthur was a vibe.
Was TV black and white back then?
Fuck you.
Do they know your own?
Yeah, most of them would, I think. Waking up on a Saturday morning for Cheese TV. Fucking Pokemon. Let's fucking go. Actually, I used to watch Digimon a fair bit.
I don't even know what that is.
Digimon, digital fucking monsters, bro. You never had a Digimon? Fucking feed him, battle people?
No.
From Colac, mate.
Excuse me.
But yeah, geez, I absolutely rinsed Friends. But yeah, I probably watch more TV shows now. And I don't even watch that many, but F-Boy Island, yeah. But yeah, just a lot of my consumption is footy, to be honest. Western Port, boat offers still stands. I could see you out there a summer day, shirt off with a Tinder date whilst catching a big fish. I can see it, mate. I can see that. Let's talk. Let's talk, mate. Get on the marketplace, my friend. Baggers, have a good one, shorty, mate. Slay the cat, mate. Enjoy the wins. Ali Carpenter, have my kids. Love Baggers. Oh, mate, you're a good man. Thanks for popping in. Great job on the quiz. I'm sure I'll see you next week. Night, Galaxy. Have a good one, mate. Keep swiping, my friend. Pufferfish reckons Sicily with the most votes. Oh, gee whiz. Oh, JRB. There he is. Banana Splits and Lance Link, Secret Chimp. Whatever that means. I says Colic is the home of the Finch dog. Yeah, he's an absolute lad. You know, the Finch dog lives across from my cousins now. How random's that? Pufferfish, shorty, I caught a Charizard today. It's crazy. Then I caught a Scyther later that day. Well, that really brings me back, mate. Did you ever collect the cards where you had that Charizard shiny, that super rare one? Crazy times. Me and my sister used to play Pokemon, right? and she got the Charizard card, and we used to like fight over whose cards were whose. So we thought to decide it, we'd write her initials on the card. Probably took that card's value from like $1,000 to probably $40. But anyway, can't find it either. So that's kind of disappointing. See you, Port. Catch you, mate. Lukey boy, what do you think will be the best game this round? Oh, it's got to be Carlton and Melbourne, I'd say, mate. It's got to be. Gives me the answer. Does he have a massive house? I don't know how far back it goes. It looks pretty nice from the front, but it's not like you wouldn't say it's, wow, a elite cricketer definitely lives there. Like you wouldn't say, yeah, Aussie captain definitely lives there. You know, like it's not. It's a nice area, but it's not like crazy mansion. See you, Corey. Have a good one, mate. Good stuff, guys. I might call it a night and exit in the north. Yeah, all right. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for joining in. Always good to have a bit of shit talk late in the year. I'll be back same time next week, 7 o'clock from the old TikTok and around 7:30 on YouTube. Thanks, Luke. Have a good night, mate. I'll see you later. Have a good week. I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers. See you guys. Catch ya.